Namaste, I'm Lisa Waki, your head girl.
And I am Aravali, your head boy. We welcome you all to the 21st Founders Day of the Sri Ram School, Aravali.
To celebrate this glorious and momentous occasion, we have an exciting and fun filled day planned for all of you. We begin the day on an auspicious note with the lighting of the lamp, accompanied by a shloka sung by the students.
We now invite Sadha Ma'am, Principal, Senior Aravali, to address the audience.
Namaskar, Chairman Shri Arun Bharatram Sir, Joint Vice Chairpersons Mrs. Vasvi Bharatram and Mrs. Radhika Bharatram, Director Mrs. Manika Sharma, members of the senior management team, grandparents, parents, alumni, colleagues, and my dear students. It is my proud privilege to welcome you all to the 21st Founders Day of the Sri Ram School, Aravali. It is only befitting that today we begin by paying tribute to our founder and the visionary Padma Shri Mrs. Manju Bharatram and express our gratitude towards the founding family members Arun Bharatram sir, Vasvi ma'am, and Radhika ma'am for all their nurturing and support. Today is also an opportunity to thank the hundreds of educators and the parents for standing by us and walking with us every step of the way. More than ever before, today is the day to set ourselves on a journey of deep reflection to analyze the purpose and metamorphosis of education at TSRS over the last 21 years of our existence. The role of the school undoubtedly has been to help students find their ikigai, because as the authors of the book by the same name say, if the students have a why in life, they can overcome every how. We most definitely have been instrumental in helping many students find a cause to work towards and walk all their life for it. Additionally, the school has also taken upon itself to ensure that students get the right environment and nurturing to become the best versions of themselves despite the current odds. After all, it is the tough times which define a person professionally and personally. So pursuit of excellence continues to be our guiding star. In an age of digital disruption, we are determined to transform our organization into a space for lifelong learning, innovation, and problem solving because that is how our founder had envisaged TSRS to be. We aim to create able citizens for a world that is already being guided by the principles of knowledge economy, one where highly skilled human capital will continue to be the need. In order to make them future ready, we are working to help them refine their soft skills, imbibe the values of the school, and become agents of positive change in the community. None of this would have been possible without this cohort of learning, thinking, and driven Shri educators. Today, we promise to rededicate ourselves to our founder's dream and will continue to work towards creating an even more happy, dynamic, warm, and cheerful learning environment for our students. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you, Sudha ma'am, for that touching and insightful message. We now move on to the school song sung by our very own Ramites.
We may now be in the MBRs, but let us all join in to sing the song that best represents what our school stands for.
We now invite Chubby Ma'am, Vice Principal, Senior Aravali, to announce the names of the recipients of the Student Innovator Award.
Namaste. I'm indeed privileged and honored to be announcing the Innovator Award for students of grades 6 to 12 for the year 2020-2021. The Innovator Award is given to any student for starting a new value-adding initiative which is in sync with the core values of the school and carrying it through. The initiative should have a maximum impact on society. Abhishek Sehgal. He has recently developed a liver health detection web application which uses machine learning to detect whether a person has liver disease or not. The app uses the person's liver function test results, and using an extra trees classification model, it can perform the liver disease classification with 90% accuracy. Akash Parthasarthi. He has developed a chatbot in Python for the Career Counseling Center that uses machine learning to answer FAQs related to career counseling and the college admissions process. The chatbot is called Ashriya. Currently, the chatbot can answer over 250 questions. We next have the Covino app. Covino is a telegraph bot created by a team of students: Arjun Sahu, Arnav Pandit, Armand Shah, Satvik Basil, Neil Ghoshal, Akash Parthasarthi, and Jay Sharma. The bot helps collate and amplify the COVID relief efforts of various organizations. By automating the process of COVID relief, they work to better amplify and disseminate the resources of various organizations working tirelessly to provide sources. This bot has been actively used at the Nirvana country in Gurgaon. Saisha Saxena, the lost art of storytelling. 13-year-old Saisha has taken it upon herself to revive the lost art of cultural storytelling. An eighth grader, she seeks to revive the history of Indian festivals and retain traditional culture through her startup Pitara. The name of her business alludes to a box with precious treasures inside, which is what her creations look like, with story booklets and other novelties that contain information about festivals. Veer Sahani. He developed an original curriculum called Padhai with the goal of incorporating environmental education into all kinds of school subjects rather than just on its own. His curriculum is being used by an NGO called Pragya, which is committed to poverty relief, environmental protection, access to healthcare and education, gender equality, social justice, and disaster management. They work in 6 countries, which are India, Nepal, Kenya, Bangladesh, the UK, and the USA. Aditya Mukherjee. He has started a campaign, Forests of Hope, an urban forestry initiative to grow 195 native fruit trees for the children and the youth of 195 nations of the world as a message of hope for tomorrow by the youth of today. Within a month, he had encouraged youth globally to carry forward his initiative, and already over 40 such forests have been planted, and more will be done in the coming months. Deepika Kashyap and Sadhika Anand. They created Vitogum. Vitogum is a revolutionary product which helps children and adults boost their immunity in these unprecedented times by supplying them with chewing gums which are infused with vitamins necessary for their immunity. Anirudh Krishna. Anirudh has worked on a project to design an off-grid solar-powered electric vehicle charging station with the Selco engineers. The model has been finalized and is scheduled to be installed in Bangalore and Tamil Nadu. It is aimed at both propagating sustainable development in urban areas as well as minimizing transport costs for indignant farmers in rural areas. Simran Singh. This 14-year-old student has designed safety kits for women and children and has made sales worth 60,000 in a month. Safely Nomadic, started by Simran Singh in February 2021, offers essential travel kits for women and children. The company offers a kit that contains items that she says would protect one from all sorts of dangers that one would face during their travel journeys. Anshi Agarwal. Anshi Agarwal from the Shri Ram School Aravali and Hana Bharatram from the Molsari campus started a project called Spot On and Off. Spot On and Off aims to raise awareness, break taboos, and empower women to embrace menstruation and menopause as something very natural in their life. Advika Singh, a 12-year-old student, has written a book, 11 Secrets You Should Know to Save a Life. The book aims to create a better bonding and relationship between healthcare and common man to help people understand health, health-related issues, simple solutions, and preventions for them. She interviewed many people, including health experts, to understand the public's problems and worked on their feedback to provide simple solutions. Heartiest congratulations to all the recipients of the Innovator Award. Namaste.
Thank you, ma'am. We now again invite Siddha ma'am to announce the name of the recipient of the Manju Bharatram Student Icon Award.
Integrity, honesty, and discipline are the words that first come to mind when one thinks of Samarth. Fair and hardworking, Samarth's interaction with his peers and teachers revealed his grounded self, always understanding the situation's demand and proactively working to ensure that the end goal is effectively achieved. During his association with different subject teachers and his peers, be it as society head or as a member of the council, he has always set clear boundaries and handled every situation very patiently. Samarth not only himself worked in accordance with the core values of our school, but also motivated his peers for the same. Samarth has always balanced his academics with co-curricular activities perfectly. A confident speaker and a patient listener, he was always available for his juniors, and as an efficient council member, helped them out of some very tricky situations with ease and calm. He went out of his way in this very difficult year to organize games for his classmates to keep them engaged and motivated. Samarth founded the Innovation Society in school. As a head of ICT 2021 and secretary of ICT 2020, he left no stones unturned to make every event successful. His contributions to the school have been commendable during the past few years. Setting up the info portal and the election website, conducting sessions with the student body regarding cyberbullying, setting up a website called Socialin to reach out to NGOs and student volunteers on a large scale have been few of his achievements in the last 2 years alone. We are confident that as a true Ramite, sensitive, dedicated to excellence, proud of his heritage, and always making efforts to include everyone, Samarth will reach great heights and make us all proud. He is truly deserving of the Manju Bharatram Student Icon Award for the year 2021. Congratulations, Samarth.
Thank you, ma'am. Congratulations to all the winners. Your work and contributions inspire us all to work towards excellence. Now, we welcome Ashima Bachar ma'am, Head of HR, to announce the Manju Bharatram Educator Award for the year 2020-2021.
Namaste everyone and a very happy Founders Day to all. Like every year, I'm here to talk about the most esteemed Manju Bharatram Educator Award. It is a form of recognition by the Bharatram family of the dedication, determination, passion, child centricity, and social consciousness displayed by the awardee. Reflecting on the pandemic year, it's been extremely difficult and challenging and even devastating for some. Not a single dry eye, not a life that wasn't touched. Somehow, this egregious experience has forced the humanity to have a completely different perspective to life. However, one thing worth mentioning is the way our Shri fraternity stood together to fight the odds, from learning the nuances of technology to holding children emotionally, from supporting each other to sail through this difficult phase to being a friend to many who needed one. The agility expressed through the wide spectrum of roles was so commendable. Summarizing the recently treaded path, we truly believe that it would be unfair to name any single one. So there will be no award this year, as you all are our superheroes who made us proud by putting your heart and soul into the welfare of the entire Shri community. As they say, that success can never be spelt without you, and without your sacrifices, perseverance, dedication, and commitment to the cause, we would not have been able to achieve what we have in this twilight zone. With folded hands and full of admiration, we salute our Shri team and thank you for standing tall and firm. On behalf of Arun Bharatram sir, Vaspi Bharatram ma'am, and Radhika Bharatram ma'am, I express our deepest gratitude for the entire Shri fraternity and pray that you and your families stay blessed and healthy. Thank you all. God bless.
Thank you, ma'am. On this celebratory note, let us continue with the performance by the students.
अनुजम् अतिहत दनुजम् शरणं मम श्रीकृष्णः शरणं मम श्रीकृष्णः शरणं मम श्रीकृष्णः शरणं.
That was a brilliant performance. Don't you agree, Lisa?
Absolutely. We now invite the director of the Sri Ram schools, Manika ma'am, to address the audience.
Namaste. Namaste, Arun Bharatram sir, Mrs. Vasvi Bharatram, Mrs. Radhika Bharatram. On this Founders, we very fondly remember our founder, Mrs. Manju Bharatram, Manju ma'am, as she was fondly called. Today, she would have been very proud of the Sri Ram School community. Yes, it is a community that has stood the test of time, a community that stayed together, a community that prayed together. Children, the Sri Ram School and your teachers have all done us proud. For the last almost 18 months, we have carried on in the true spirit of Sri. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about gratitude, because that's what we're talking about in school, in the classrooms, in the corridors, virtual corridors for now. I read a very interesting quote, and it said, it's by Bern Brown, and I quote, "What separates privilege from entitlement is gratitude." And what better time or year than during this pandemic and forced lockdown? So gratitude and thanks are those magical words and very essential qualities to have. So today, I'd like to thank, starting from the educators, to the administrators, to all the departments, all the verticals in school, be it administration, the IT who stood so tall, the human resource department, and all the teachers who've touched your lives. Thank you very much. I'd also take this opportunity to thank all our doctors, our caregivers, sanitation workers, drivers, ambulance drivers, hospital staff, grocers, delivery boys, didis, bhaiyas, our school drivers, all those bhaiyas who've been dropping books off home, so many people. I'd like to make a special mention for all those parents who stood by the school in the months of April and May, organizing so much for the school community, from oxygen cylinders to hospitals. Thank you very much, parents. You truly make the Shri fabric so rich. So as we celebrate the Founders' Day, let the magic unfold and actions speak louder than words. Over to the movie made around gratitude. Thank you so much, and happy Founders' Day to all the campuses.
One of our school's core values is sensitivity. Being sensitive means being compassionate and accepting differences. Sensitivity means being in harmony with life.
What is life without all those people who help make it better? On our 21st Founders' Day, we wish to express our heartfelt gratitude for all those who are sensitive and realize the need to assist people. Gratitude and sensitivity must go hand in hand. Expressing gratitude for all those who have directly or indirectly helped us allows us to develop sympathy for their efforts and vice versa. Through this, we are able to provide support to those in need and realize that we need support as well.
We would like to thank our doctors and nurses who put their life at risk to save ours. When the end of the tunnel was no longer visible, they stood by us with a candle of hope and a promise that this too shall pass. We would also like to thank our hospitals and medical infrastructure for providing us with the comfort of knowing that our health is in good hands. COVID is a once in a lifetime problem which we have never faced before. Yet, our police department were ready to go out there and keep on protecting and reminding us of the situation. And for that, we are ever grateful.
We would also like to express sincere gratitude for all the real unnamed heroes of our country. The ambulance drivers that drive patients for urgent care, the vegetable sellers, ration shop owners, and the people that went out of their way to help provide food for all those who needed it. The delivery boys that took care of all our needs in time, and the sanitization workers and security guards that helped to keep us safe.
Most importantly, we want to thank our school for providing us with a safe and supportive environment, even in the virtual space, for ensuring that despite the physical disconnect, the school reached out to us to meet those needs of ours that we hadn't even realized. We are grateful to our school and our teachers for that our learning continued even in the face of uncertainty.
Not just academic growth, our school also focused on our social and emotional growth by creating such experiences for us as we would have had under normal circumstances. Through assemblies, elections, inter-house competitions, and other activities that kept us involved and engaged productively. We are also thankful to our school for going out of their way to protect our mental health and well-being through mentoring programs, workshops, and setting up the emotional health helplines. These empowered us to cope with the effects of the lockdown.
Even during the summer break, when the second wave hit our nation and everyone was struggling, our school made sure to reach out and connect with us on a weekly basis to ensure that we were well. To all our COVID heroes and frontline workers, we are truly thankful. Without them, we would not be safe.
We thank you for your grace. We thank you for your mercy.
We thank you for understanding and thank you for your wisdom.
Say thank you to the heroes who never gave up. Say thank you to those who risked their lives. Say thank you. Because of them, we survived. We thank you for every day, for every moment that you led us out of darkness's way.
Thank you for running out in empty streets. Thank you for carrying those in need.
Thank you for treating all those who needed healing. Thank you for being kind and daring.
When everything we took for granted became a luxury, when every soul was broken and lonely, thank you for being our miracle.
Thank you for teaching us, for making time for us, for reaching out when your own were suffering, for helping us cope, for ensuring we had a shoulder to lean on.
You made us realize what we're really seeking in life: happiness and contentment, safety and shelter. Thank you for meeting those needs we hadn't even realized.
We thank you for your love, your kindness, your humility, for bringing us peace. Thank you for your drive, for your spirit, for your strength, for your courage to fight through hard times. Thank you for everyone in our life, those we love and those we learn from. Thank you for it all.
Thank you for being the light when all hope had died.
Max Healthcare came forward, and along with I Am Gurgaon, we are here actually reaching out to people on a daily basis. And as the Sri Ram School, we stand tall, helping each and every member of our community to get that vaccination.
I've been by myself, been going to places in my head, said some things I've never said. Oh, and oh, how things can change. It's really hard to explain what's going on. Yeah, I think that दिल को कैसी ये जिद है हर पल को जीने की उम्मीदें रखने की है what's going on what's going on yeah what's going on.
Thank you, ma'am, for the heartfelt and inspiring message. I'm sure we all have a lot to take away from your address.
We now invite Chavi ma'am to deliver the vote of thanks.
Namaste. Our chairman, Shri Arun Bharatram sir, our joint vice chairpersons, Ms. Vasvi Bharatram and Ms. Radhika Bharatram, our director, Ms. Manika Sharma, members of the senior management team, colleagues, grandparents, parents, and my dear students, a very, very happy Founders Day to all of you. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the team that has worked tirelessly to ensure a smooth assembly. A big shout out to the members of the Student Council, the ED board members, the PA department, and the key activity coordinators. I recently read, "Hold the vision, trust the process." Dear students, on this Founders Day, I want to leave you with that thought. Hold the vision, reach out, connect, explore, and conquer. Each one of you is special. Trust the process that all your work will be supported by us always. Let's hope this Founders opens up new avenues, new thoughts, new ideas for each one of you, and this journey is enriching, exciting, full of gratitude, and very, very happy. So here's to many more founders, TSRS Aravali. Thank you all for taking time out from your busy schedules today and joining us for this very special assembly. Namaste.
Thank you, ma'am. We will end the day's proceedings with the national anthem.
Thank you all for joining in. Do tune in at 10 a.m. for Fun Day.
We look forward to seeing you there. It's an action-packed day, and we're sure you'll have an enjoyable and memorable time.